Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'm bringing my new Blu-ray DVD shopping guide and reviews for May 5th, 2020. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. Should be a pretty quick list this week, guys. Not a ton of releases, not a ton of reviews. I want to let you guys know that I do plan on posting my April collection update very soon. But remember, you guys can find affiliate links to purchase all these movies down in the description below. So let's get into it, guys. First up, we have the Jesus Rolls, and this one is going to release on a Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart, all $14.99. Also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart, $9.96. Best Buy and Target, $19.99. Now, Screen Media did send me over a copy of the Jesus Rolls for review, and I did post an unboxing of this if you guys want to check that out. Just search for the Jesus Rolls on my channel. Now, this one stars John Turturro, and he also wrote and directed this one. I don't know if this is his first directorial debut, I'm not really sure, but it also had Susan Sarandon, Christopher Walken, Bobby Cannavale. Now let's just say, like, Christopher Walken, he's hardly in this movie. Susan Sarandon's in it a little bit, but not a ton. And this movie is about John Turturro's character gets released from prison. Now, this is where the movie really just stops making any sense. Unfortunately, yes, this is the beginning. He gets arrested for using a urinal in a men's room, and they say it's indecent exposure. Okay. So he goes to jail, and the warden is Christopher Walken, and there's just this really forced exposition saying how he was there for indecent exposure, and that he helped the prison bowling team. And that was about all the bowling in this movie, even though it's right there on the cover. There is one additional scene in a bowling alley, but really no bowling in this movie. So he gets out, and I think they were kind of saying, you know, one more crime and you're going to go away for a long time. So he gets out, and he just starts committing crimes immediately, and they're just all really stupid, silly crimes, like, I don't know, not I hate to say out of necessity, but it's like he goes and he steals this guy's car, and then he brings it back. Well, why wouldn't you just ditch it somewhere? Like, he brings it back, and then the guy is mad, and they're like, oh, we didn't steal it, we just borrowed it. And then his friend ends up getting shot, and it just seems like one after another of just pointless crimes they commit. And to me, the story, it just doesn't really seem to go anywhere. I kept hoping, okay, the next scene they're going to explain what this movie is about, because it like I say, it's just these random events. They meet this woman, they meet this other woman, they go to this place, they go to that place, but there's not really any story to it. So this one, guys, I gave it a 2 out of 5. You know, the acting, you know, there was some good actors in this one for sure. Unfortunately, they were underutilized. And it's mainly just John Turturro and Bobby Cannavale. Not saying that I don't like them, but just the story didn't go anywhere. Even the ending, it's just real abrupt. Like, when it ends, you're just like, oh, okay. Like, there's no conclusion, and I kind of get what they're going for in the ending, but at the same time, it just didn't seem to go anywhere. Next up is Bloodshot. This one's releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart, $24.96. Best Buy, $24.99. And Target, $29.99. Also releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon and Walmart, $19.96. Best Buy, $19.99. And Target, $22.99. Also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart, $17.96. Target, $19.99. And Best Buy, $22.99. Now, Best Buy does have a steelbook listed, but it does not show a release date, so I'm not sure if it's going to release at all. Maybe it'll be out. Maybe it got delayed. I don't know. So I'm not going to include that in the shopping guide, but let me know if you guys do find it out there in the wild. Next up is The Lodge, releasing on a Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart, $19.96. Best Buy and Target, $19.99. It is also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Best Buy, $17.99. Target and Walmart, $19.38. Now, I haven't seen The Lodge. I think this kind of had average reviews. If you guys have seen it, I would love to hear guys' thoughts. Is it worth going and picking up? Next up is Gretel and Hansel. Now, to me, that is just so weird. Like, obviously, it's Hansel and Gretel. Why did they flip it? I don't know. But maybe because there's quite a few movies already called Hansel and Gretel. But kind of interesting, kind of strange that they would do that. It is releasing on a Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart 1996, Best Buy and Target 1999. Also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart 1796, Target 1799, and Walmart 2299. Next up is Arkansas, releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Walmart $14.96, Amazon and Best Buy $14.99, and Target $16.99. It's also releasing on a DVD, Walmart $12.96, Amazon and Best Buy $13.99, and Target $14.89. It does look like a very interesting movie. Great cast on this one. Always love to see anything with Vince Vaughn. Also has Clark Duke, and I'm trying to think. See like one or two other really well-known people. I will be reviewing that one. I didn't get a physical copy sent to me, but a company did send me a streaming links where I can just go online and watch it and then post a review. Unfortunately, because of my schedule, probably post it on Tuesday. That's my goal. Probably watch it tonight and post it on Tuesday. Next up is I Still Believe. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon and Walmart $19.96, Best Buy and Target $19.99. Also releasing on a DVD, Walmart $14.96, Amazon and Target $14.99, Best Buy $17.99. Next up is Greed, releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon $24.99, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all no listing. And it's also releasing on a DVD, Target $17.99, Amazon $19.99, Best Buy and Walmart, no listing. Next up, we have The Jackinthebox. This one is releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $9.96, Best Buy and Target $9.99. Now, 4 Digital Media did send me over a copy of The Jackinthebox for review. Hopefully you guys can see that. It does have this really cool foil slipcover. Definitely love the slipcover. They've been doing foil slipcovers a little bit recently, and I do like that for sure. I didn't get a chance to post unboxing of this. I just got this on Saturday, watched it on Sunday, and now I'm posting my review on Monday. So unfortunately I didn't get a chance to record an unboxing of this one. Definitely a cool look. It says, once you open the box, you can't escape. Here's a look at the spine. It doesn't actually have the 4 Digital Media logo on the spine. Seems odd. Hellraiser meets Pennywise. Let's see, this one did have a 88-minute runtime and was not rated. Here's the inside and the disc, all the same kind of artwork there. So this was an English movie, but the accents were not super thick. They were super easy to understand. I didn't have any trouble like I do on a lot of English movies. Of course, one of the guys was supposed to be American. Whether or not he was, I don't know, but maybe that helped. But even the other people really seemed to not have super thick accents. So this movie is, as it states, about a Jack-in-the-Box, and basically this guy, well, at the beginning they have like this guy finds it, and it kills his wife, and they don't really show any of it, and it's a little questioning the exact mechanics of how it worked. But then it ends up in this museum, and now the museum though is like this house, and to me it takes away a little bit because it seems a little far-fetched, but we'll go with it. You know, it's this kind of museum in this house, and they're going through the storage room and they find this Jack-in-the-Box. And next part that kind of bugged me a little bit was there's supposedly like this code on the top, and we saw earlier that it spelled out Jack on the top, and so okay, maybe he has to move the things till it spells Jack. Well, he just like touches it and then it goes all crazy and then it spells Jack. So to me it seemed like there should have been a little more to it than just like touching one of the letters or flipping one of the letters. And so it unleashes this Jack-in-the-Box, and of course at first they don't know anything's going on, and then people start going missing, and he ends up finding there's this whole legend about how they would use these boxes to put demons in, and they would have to kill so many people before they would go back in the box. And you know what, guys, this was a decent horror movie for sure. It definitely showed its budget, but they also worked really well within the the constraints of what they had to work with. You know, the acting definitely above average for this style movie. The story was good. They definitely had some tense moments. They had some scares. The ending, you know, I really like the ending. They leave it open, of course, for a sequel, but it's like you could see it coming from a mile away. But, you know, it's still good and tense and, you know, well acted. And there's some good effects and good makeup in this one. And, you know, the few little things that bothered me in the end really didn't bother me that much. And I enjoyed this one quite a bit, guys. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I'd definitely check this one out. Next up, The Mask of Zorro is releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Best Buy $22.99, Walmart $30.99, and Target no listing. Next up, 47 Ronin is releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target $22.99, Walmart $29.98. Best Buy will have an exclusive Steelbook, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital, for $24.99. I've never seen 47 Ronin. What do you guys think of it? I do have a copy around here somewhere, but I don't know. I've never seen it. Next up is Ray Donovan, Season 7. A show that I've never seen, but it is releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Target $26.99, Best Buy $29.99, and Walmart $31.10. Now, the last thing I have to review for you guys this week is Guns Akimbo. Now, I was sent a digital copy of this one, but since it didn't unlock until Tuesday, I gotta post it this week. So this one stars Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter himself. He's like an app programmer or something, you know, doesn't really seem to enjoy his job. And he's like drinking, and I don't know exactly what he's doing, but he's like talking to people on the computer, like in a forum or a chat room or something. And it's for this show, was it called Schism or something like that? I can't remember the name off the top of my head now. And basically what it was is it was this show that was live streamed, and they would pit people against each other to the death. And, you know, in a lot of ways, this movie, I think, really borrowed a lot of elements from movies that came before it, and it kind of packaged it all up into a unique movie. So I guess the guys who run the website weren't very happy about his comments, so they end up kidnapping him and they like knock him unconscious or whatever, and they bolt these 2 pistols to his hands. So he can't use his hands at all. His hands are like bolted on, and his fingers are bolted to the trigger. So he can't move his hands at all other than to move the guns around. And so they tell him, you have 24 hours to either kill your target or have your target kill you. And I'm not sure if there was some sort of consequence if neither happened within 24 hours. And so he kind of, he tries to get help, but it's real hard to get help when you have pistols bolted to your hands. Like, everybody thinks you're being aggressive and trying to shoot him. And so, you know, he gets into run-ins with the cops and his girlfriend, and then eventually he finds out he's got to fight this other woman, and but he really doesn't want to. You know, he's but he really doesn't want to. He's not violent, and I mean, most people don't want to kill somebody else anyways. So there's a lot of action in this, a lot of comedy, a lot of fun. I thought this movie was a lot of fun. They did a real good job with the comedy. So some of the effects, though, they went for a ton of just the digital blood that looks terrible, which was kind of disappointing because they did so much to sell everything, you know, with people like flipping and flying, and they had explosions and whatnot. But then all the digital blood effects, to me, just really takes away from the movie. And I understand, you know, with a budget and as much blood as they were shooting at people in this one, but to me, it just takes away a little something from the movie. And I just think practical blood is so much better, makes the movie look so much realer. But I really enjoyed this movie, guys. It was a lot of fun. The best movie I watched this week for sure. Good acting, funny story, lots of action. Definitely check this one out, guys. Daniel Radcliffe was great. It kind of had a fun ending to it, and even like the serious moments, they're just silly about everything. So I give this one a 3.5 out of 5. So that's it for this week, guys. Love to hear if you've seen any of these movies, what you thought of them. If you plan on picking any of them up, let me know down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check with Chess videos, and for more movie news, check out my website, bobsmoviereview.com. And I'll see you guys next time.